Hey you guys, what's up, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing our final Buckhead Shore review, recap. As far as the reunion, I am going to be on vacation for most likely for like the next 2 weeks. I'm still finalizing everything, but for the most part of next 2 weeks, I'm not going to be doing anything else until September. So, need a little break. I've been going strong and going hard, and I just kind of have to unwind. I'm going to be doing some stuff with the family. We're going on a little road trip and stuff like that. So, yeah, I just kind of need to get my mind right and just kind of chill, And also prepare our 2 teenagers for school. So yeah, it's a lot going on for, the next 2 weeks. So that's what's going to be happening. I do see like they're going to have the reunion. I'll watch it at some point. I don't know if I'll watch it the same day, if I have a chance to watch TV or whatever, but I'll work it out. So let's talk about Buckhead Shore, right? It's going to be a pretty quick recap. Tommy and Katie, they're still together. Savannah, she actually texted Katie to let her know that her and Parker are no longer together. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like, if he literally told you that he has feelings for her, why are you texting her like she's your friend? I don't know. Like, couldn't be me. Like, you're not going to be applauding at my downfall at the end of the day. That's just, I don't know. Like, at the end, like, you got to, I don't know. That's her. That's her. I'm not going to say nothing else about that. Meanwhile, Parker, he also texted Katie to let her know, that they're broken up, and also if he could take her shopping. And I'm just like, what? Like, I don't know. It's just so crazy to me. But and Katie, she decides that she's going to be going on the trip, so she's super excited about that. And Savannah just so happened to not be going. Chelsea also didn't go, and Juju didn't go as well, because Juju had responsibilities to handle with his father in Magic City. Chelsea, I don't know if she even got invited. I don't remember what happened with her, why she didn't go. And Savannah, it just probably would have been awkward, and maybe she got disinvited. Who knows, right? So Adamo, he was totally surprised about everything. He didn't know if they were going to be taking him on a private jet or anything like that. He thought he was going to Florida. He actually went to South Carolina. He didn't even know where the Hilton Head was. I mean, to be honest, I ain't know either. They could have said Florida and I would have ran with it, to be honest, because I know New York, That's what I know. I mean, I've been to Florida several times, but that doesn't mean, like, I know it, Like, you could tell me, oh, the Grand Head phenomenon is over by Miami Beach. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Means nothing, you know what I mean? So yeah, it is what it is. But he told them, he didn't need all the extra stuff, all the jet and all that stuff. All he wanted was their love and support, especially for that particular situation, that he was coming out to his mom. Just him not having them there kind of brought him back to a vulnerable time when he was much younger, and kids would keep on asking him, like, are you gay? Are you gay? So it kind of made him not really like, or not really favor, heterosexual guys because of the way they used to treat him. So it kind of brought him back to those days. But, they let him know, we are here for you. We love you, support you. You're a close friend and all that other good stuff. And they did apologize once again, and the rest of them apologized as well for not showing up for him. So they pull up to the home, and it was absolutely gorgeous. Like, whew, beachfront. It looked like I saw a nice little pool somewhere. Just inside was just grand and nice and bright. I love a modern home. I love light. I love, sunlight coming in, natural light, as opposed to, like, I still like, lights in general, because I'm always having lights on. I actually buy daylights as opposed to those dim lights that people use. I guess those are fluorescent lights. I buy daylights because I love bright lights. And I guess because I'm so used to doing YouTube and stuff like that, I always get, like, even right now, even though it's not in a good position where you can really see it like that, I have bright lights over there. I have them behind me because I don't want the camera to be too bright, because I don't got no makeup or nothing on. I don't want y'all seeing all my little imperfections. That's why I do my lighting the way I did. But if I wanted to, I have a ring light. I have 3, box lights. Yeah, I have it all. But we ain't trying to be super HD. But anyway, so that was that. And DJ, he ends up having a conversation with Batania and just kind of letting her know that he's not in the right mindset or anything, or right position in life right now to move forward with anybody, because he's not happy with himself. He has to get himself right before he can like love anybody else or pursue anybody else. And she had already given up on him since date 1, from the date that they had when they went painting and all that stuff. So, to her, it is what it was. It was just kind of breaking the awkward moments and just kind of letting it really be out there, because she just kind of like, I'm pretty sure she just kind of ghosted him. And that was just like where it kind of had this weird space, So now they said the unsaid, and it's like, okay, whew, we're relieved, like everything's good. Now Parker, he kind of shows his gratitude and all that stuff for Katie in front of the crew while they were all, just kind of chilling or whatever. And he tells Batania that he loves Katie and he's gonna tell her, and he's gonna put it all out on the table. DJ ends up saying, in the confessional, that this is their never-ending journey. Like, she gets somebody, he gets somebody, then she gets somebody. He breaks up with that person because he sees her with somebody else, and she ends up messing up her relationship, and then they get back together, and then whoop, 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 here we go again. Just around and around and around and around. I kind of probably said the whole scenario wrong, but that's pretty much the gist of it. Like, one is in a relationship, one's not, one breaks up, the other one, then they get back together, and they, once, the hurting cycle continues. So, it's nothing new. And so the next day they were like pretty hungover from the night before, just having a blast, drinking tequila and whatever else. Well, it seemed like Katie and Batania, they seemed like they were the two that really had it, rough, and seemed like they was down and out for the count, just wanted to drink some ginger and lay down, And Katie was being like super clingy to him, saying she just wanted to lay on the beach naked. Like, yeah, I don't know if that's appropriate to tell your ex, while you have a boyfriend, and he just told you he loves you and all this stuff, but it is what it is. But she was saying how she wanted to keep her distance. That didn't really look like she wanted to keep her distance when she's like, I need a hug, and she's getting super close to him. But maybe I was just seeing wrong, right? Later in the day, I guess about lunchtime or whatever, he pulls Katie to the side privately to have a conversation with her, and he tells her that, he still has feelings for her, he loves her, and she told him that he really hurt her by the whole Savannah situation. And he says that, he apologized genuinely, and he says that he loves her. And this time around, I don't know, it just seemed like it was even more genuine than it ever was. Like, I even seen him shed a tear, she shed a tear. It just seemed like it was coming from a real genuine place, and not just like, oh, so nonchalant, don't care, just brushing her off, just kind of making her the butt of his jokes. Like, he did a lot during this vacation to hurt this woman and break her down. So I don't know if she should, especially if this is something that's a pattern, I don't know if she should accept him so easily, because then it's never going to change. You have to make people work for things sometimes, and you have to let them actually prove to you that there is some change. Like, what has he done differently? Nothing, except break up with Savannah. Like, he's literally the same exact person. He hasn't done any inner work. He hasn't done any healing, any work on himself. There's a lot of things, obviously, that are going on with him that he needs to unpack and see why he's treating these women like garbage, all the time. It's like she said that he's done it with other women before her. And, it wasn't just Savannah, it was somebody else before that. And he does the same thing to each person. So that right there, honey child, let me fix my headband, because this thing is looking low, like it's falling back. But we just gotta stay on for the rest of the video. It's almost done. But yeah, like, he was just, confused. Well, he said that he was confused and how she's special and things like that. So, there was a lot of emotions that he was actually showing. But yeah, they asked, like, what do you see you guys moving forward or whatever, and she says that, you know, she doesn't really know, but at least they're friends and they respect each other at this point. So, you know, I mean, without respect, without care, without love, you can't have anything. But communication is something that's even bigger. And just because he says he loves you and he cares about you doesn't mean that he's actually showed you respect. I mean, he has apologized, but how many times has he apologized? Is the difference because this time it's a little more genuine? Because, I mean, I haven't seen this before. Maybe he has cried to her before, you know? Like, this is only what I'm seeing during the course of this show. But, I mean, it is what it is. At the end, he does end up giving her a kiss to just kind of solidify things and, you know, mess up whatever relationship she had going on, because now she has to explain to Tommy why she's on vacation being close to her ex and also kissing her ex. So I'm pretty sure that that relationship is most likely done, because how can you? You know, how can you continue after that? And, you know, kind of all those emotions. I know if I was Tommy, I wouldn't feel comfortable knowing that these people see each other all the time. She goes to his mom's house and you pretty much told the world that you love this guy. So yeah, it's like she still needs to get herself together as well before she moves on. Even if she doesn't want to be with him, she has some healing from this tumultuous relationship that she's been in to do, you know? So she definitely shouldn't jump into any relationships, especially without fully closing what she has with him. But that's pretty much that episode. That's the finale, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. And, you know, I will see you guys on my next video. Check out my other recaps that I do. You know, we have different shows that we're doing now, including Power Book. I will still be doing the next Power Book, so you can be on the look for that. Not Catfish, because that one is pretty much some weird episode that they're doing, like the best hits type of thing, so that won't be up. Love and Hip Hop will be on my other channel, Samore Love TV. And Wednesdays we have Married at First Sight. I may be able to do that on the other channel as well. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Laters.